Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I finally got my hands on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, so it came in this morning. Of course, I was at work, but luckily someone managed to get my package for it. So, I guess overall, after all the information that's been coming through with the PlayStation 5 Pro, my excitement is kind of... I mean, I'm somewhat excited, but not quite to the extent when the PS4 Pro came out. I mean, it was kind of... It was one thing with the PS4 Pro, but with the PS5, it's... I've heard about the compromises and kind of the somewhat consumer unfriendly tactics, I guess. But I mean, nonetheless, I was planning on getting the PS5 Pro anyway. I've kind of been a console collector, well, a PlayStation console collector. At this point, I've like the PS1, the PS1 Slim, PS2 regular and Slim, all versions of the PS3, PS4, PS4 Pro. I guess the only exception is just not having a PS4 Slim. Maybe in time I'll get that. But yeah, I mean, I was eventually going to be getting the PS5 Pro anyway, so might as well eventually my stuff from my original PS5 to this one. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh god. Yes. PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, the lighting's not really that great. I'm in my room right now. Yeah, so going out of my way to get the PS5 Pro, $700. And you know, I kind of like I said before, there is no 8K symbol on the top of the box, unfortunately. I mean, if you remember, the original PS5s had the 8K display on it. I mean, technically, I guess technically, you could do 8K on the PS5 Pro. You could, assuming if you have an 8K TV and if there's any games that really fit. I mean, there's very few games that even support 8K, but it could do it. Although I'm pretty sure they're going to probably make that a staple point for PlayStation 6. I have to wait and see on that one. Okay. Well, yes. First things first. Got your standard power cable. I like the fact they're still keeping with the environmentally friendly paper ties. Yeah, not bad. I mean, granted, I guess you could technically still use the original PS5 cable if you still have that. No. Okay. And then, of course, it fell out of the bag, but yeah. Yep, here you go, your $700 horizontal stand. That's nice. $700 and you get these cheap plastic pieces. Probably it costs about 2 cents. But, I mean, I guess better than nothing. Okay. Of course, get your hands on another DualSense controller. Unfortunately, not the DualSense Edge, which, you know what, I mean, it would have been justified, the $700 price if it would have included the DualSense Edge, but unfortunately, no. It's just a standard DualSense. Still a good controller, nonetheless. But, you know, for any of the competitive stuff, you might want to go with like a pro-based controller. Or if you're doing like, I don't know, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Rocket League, whatever. So that's that. And of course, you get the HDMI cable. I'm pretty sure this is the same HDMI cable PS5, but the regular PS5 came. I guess if you wanted a regular one or wanted another one, And then get your hands on a USB-C to USB-C cable. Yeah, unfortunately, this console does not. This console does not have a USB-A port in the front. So if you want to charge a controller, you're going to be using one of these, fortunately. Which is kind of more of a downside to me, because I used my DualSense Edge a lot, and that uses USB-A. And PS5 Pro, your $700 new console. Yeah, yeah, for the most part, not too bad. I mean, really, weight-wise, comparing it to the original PS5, it is a little bit lighter. And honestly, a lot of people said that it's kind of like an in between the original PS5 and the PS5 Slim. I mean, I could kind of see it. I mean, it has the same shape as the Slim, but it kind of has like the same height though as the original. It's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. And then of course it got the got the fins on the side. I mean, at least the good news is it's matte finish on the top and bottom plates. Which, I guess also another thing too is if you went out of your way to get plates for the Slim, or if you think you can use your same plates that you have on the Slim on this, unfortunately you can't. The bottom plates work fine, but the top plates have like different tabs, and technically it's just ever so slightly bigger than the Slim ones, so they're not going to fit. So yeah, and kind of another customer unfriendly move, unfortunately. So you're going to have to wait until Sony releases plates for the Pro, which probably not going to be that long, to be honest. But yeah, pretty slim console, and of course you got your I doubt you can really see too well in this, but you got your power, and then you got again the two USB-Cs in the front, and then of course in the back. Of course, in the back, got your power, got your two USB-As, got your Ethernet cable, sorry, the LAN port, and the HDMI. So, yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, I can't wait to really set this thing up. I'll tell you that. But granted, there's actually going to be a few things that I'm going to be doing on this as well. Well, I mean, of course, since I would have liked to have a disc-based console, unfortunately, you're going to have to go out of your way to get your hands on a disk drive, portable disk drive, or a detachable disk drive. I guess like a quick weird story on how with this for me is the time that the PS5 Pro was announced, I went out of my way to get my hands to order this on GameStop, and a week later got a package, and it turned out to be a PlayStation 5 Slim. I have no idea how that even happened. I could honestly, I think in hindsight, I probably could have kept it. I probably could have. I mean, thinking about it after the fact, I probably could have kept it. Because considering I only paid $60 because I had a coupon for a disc drive, and I ended up with like a $400 console, which is beyond me. But anyway, I took it back, got a new order for another disc drive. Got it, and I got it about like 3 or 4 days later. I got this one, but then like a week after that, I got another package from GameStop that turned out to be another disc drive based off of the old order number, and I have no idea how that even happened. So now I actually have 2 of these disc drives that I only paid $60 for. It's pretty insane. And honestly, if I had known that I was going to be getting another package, or if I don't know if it's because they sent me the wrong package, but if I had known that, maybe I would have kept the Slim PS5 and maybe just hold off for that second package. I don't know. It was a weird story. It was a weird thing. But you know what? It's GameStop. What do you expect? So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go out of my way to use this to get a workable disk drive on it. And, of course, for actually added storage too, went out of my way to get the Sony official Seagate NVMe, just a 1 TB. But you know what? This also comes with one. Well, no, this comes with a 2-week trial for the PlayStation Premium Deluxe, which actually I might actually just give this code away, maybe like a first come first serve at the end of the video, because honestly I don't really need it. I don't really care too much for it, so I guess watch this to the very end. And of course, I also got my hands on. I'm hoping this works. I got no idea, but I went out of my way. Also ordered a one of the Anker's USB-C to USB-A adapter, because again, I'm hoping it will work okay if I just were to plug this right in front of the console, so I could just continuously use my external drive and also the DualSense Edge controller without having to plug it in the back. I'd rather not do that, but hopefully this will work. Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, just kind of wanted to show off a better view of this PS5 Pro here, so better look at the box. Yeah, 4K 120, HDR, disc-free console. And of course it says on the bottom here, 4K, 120 Hz, HDR, but of course requires a compatible display. So hopefully you do have a 4K TV. If you, I mean, really, if you're going to be going out of your way to buy this, you should really have a 4K TV. Just saying. I mean, why even bother? And of course, on the back, Witness Play Unleashed. Of course, talks about the spectral super resolution. Get super sharp image clarity on your 4K TV using AI enhanced resolution for ultra high definition play with astonishing detail. And of course, optimized console performance. Reach higher and more consistent frame rates for silky smooth gameplay with support for VRR, 60 Hz, and 120 Hz displays. Well, unfortunately, I don't have my TV doesn't have VRR, unfortunately. I don't have variable refresh rate, sadly, because I'm still using the LG C10. And of course, advanced ray tracing, experience next level realism with ray trace reflection, shadows, and high quality global illumination as you explore stunning game worlds. Alright, alright. Alright, here's another better view of the console itself. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, of course, power button, no eject button for discs, that's built into the disk drive itself. And again, got your 2 USB-Cs. And of course, got the covers, so I'm going to have to eventually get off. Yeah, then, of course, your USB-As. Ethernet ports, HDMI, got your power. Yeah, for the most part, pretty good design. Pretty good design. And of course, just want to show off the added stuff one more time. Yeah, just to show off all the stuff again. Yeah, everything that's within the box itself. So yeah, including this added disk drive here. So yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get this all set up, but I guess I'll show off the end result as I go. Okay, so gonna go out of my way to try to install the SSD. Yeah, from the Seagate NVMe SSD, 1 TB. Alright, so I do have the, yeah, so I do have the PlayStation Plus Premium Deluxe. Yeah, the 14-day free trial. Yeah, I'm gonna be showing this off at the end here. But yeah, for the most part, it is what it is. Got your hands on that, but let me first take off the plate. I'm hoping this is the right side. I really don't know. I have no idea, to be honest, if it is the right side or not. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can at least get a look at it anyway, just... Alright. Well, it's good news as I didn't scratch anything, at least not yet. Alright. Yes, so... Gonna have to get a screwdriver. Give me a second. Alright. Well, I gotta love the iFixit screwdrivers. Let's see, try to get this out here. Oh, come on. Okay. Right, so since it luckily this also has a built-in heat sink on it, yeah, pretty much all we really need to do is just attach it. Well, I guess also remove the screw and spacer here real quick. Yeah, so pretty simple. Well, just all I gotta do is just insert it here. Just make sure it clicks. All right, and just put the spacer back here. Hopefully. Actually, I guess you got to technically first put the spacer in and then let it sit. Yeah, and then at that point, okay, maybe not the right way to do it, but at that point, just screw this back in here. Okay. All right, and just slot this back here, and then just take the main screw once again, screw it back in. Yeah, there you go. All right, so going out of my way to set up the disk drive here. And of course, well, I guess first things first, I gotta just get this bottom plate off, which, okay, I think it is, I mean, because I got where the symbols are right here, so it has to be this side. Man, it just never feels comfortable taking these plates off. I've done it a few times on the original PS5, but it just doesn't feel right. No matter which way I go at it, it feels like I'm going to break them off. Oh, man. Really tight. Really tight. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, so, of course, that's that little indentation for where you could put the disk drive in. Alright, well, I mean, for one thing, this thing is going to be pretty useless to me right now. because in the actual box, I'm trying to show it on the screen here. Yeah, so I guess in the actual box for the disk drive itself. Well, for one thing, for one thing, you get different stand, I guess. Still the cheap plastic stand, but it's at a different height. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be using these, unfortunately. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go out of my way to get this disk drive out. And then also this added plate, so. Alright, so for the disk drive, it's pretty simple. Yeah, it's kind of a weird form factor in its own. Yeah, so all you really need to do is just line up the connector. And it should just pop right in. Okay. I think it's fully flushed. Hopefully. Yep. Yeah, so there you go, your PS5 Pro with an actual disk drive on it. Yep. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I guess also don't forget the added stand, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah. So there you have it, your fully customized PS5. Alright, so I mean, again, I have no idea if these will work or not. I was just going for what I could find off of Amazon, so hopefully these work. But yeah. Oop. Yeah, so a small little again, USB-C to USB-A female adapters, you know, so that way I can hopefully at least one of the slots will work. I'm hoping. So I could just plug this right in. Should theoretically be able to charge my controller. I'm hoping. At least that's the case anyway. But yeah. Yeah, that should be it. Your fully decked out PlayStation 5 Pro. And all its glory. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.